When Apple released the iPhone 15 Pro, they made a specific claim: 5-grade titanium, the same alloy that is used on a Mars rover, that will make this phone the lightest, strongest, and also the most durable Pro phone yet. And then after daily use, with this being in my pocket, bags, drops, everything you can think of, does the titanium frame actually holds up, or was this all marketing? Now, this is my iPhone 15 Pro Max and there is no filter at the moment. This is how it actually looks like. And it gets me thinking, was this one of the best choices Apple has ever made when it comes down to making a phone? Or was this one of the dumbest thing they ever did? But then you ask yourself, what actually changed? You see, the iPhone 14 lineup had a stainless steel all around the frame with a mirror finish, which is just looking good. It looks great out of the box. But then within days, you get scratch here and there, and also you get fingerprints just all around. And this gets heavier with time. And then you can actually see my iPhone 14. This, I literally just cleaned it up before I actually show you guys on the screen. But before this, you can just see like fingerprints here and there, and you know, it looks messy over time. But then the iPhone 15 Pro switched to grade 5 aluminum with brushed finish, matte surface, not polished. One of the best strength to weight ratio of any metal according to Apple, and then coming at 221 grams that you get on the iPhone 15 Pro Max versus the iPhone 14 Pro Max that comes in at 240 grams. Just holding them side by side, you wouldn't be able to actually feel the difference, but if you actually put them on a scale, that is where you actually see that, well, this one is much more lighter than the iPhone 14 Pro Max. And then this is my daily carry, of course. I just feel like this phone is one of the best phones I've ever used. And mostly I just rock this without any case. I also put this in my bag, my pocket, and I've dropped this so many times. But I just feel like the build is just super great. And I know I showed you guys before, but like, just look at this. You can see the brushed titanium on the side, and also the fact that this just looks so great from every single angle. And for me personally, I do feel like it looks so premium. I don't know if I have any scuff somewhere around the glass, somewhere there. Let me see if you guys can see that. The brush finish is actually doing its job. You do see some light contact marks, the kind of marks you actually see on a metal surface, blended into the brush texture rather than just showing it as bright streaks that you would normally see on a polished steel. The only thing is that the corners is where you get the most wear, or else the action button just feels super nice. It's just fingerprints, and then the frame in general just looks super great. I mean, it's better than my iPhone 14. So yeah, I do think that this is one of the most durable iPhone ever. Now, I'm not saying that the iPhone 15 Pro Max is scratch proof. All I'm basically saying is that it's actually scratch resistant, and here's the difference. Every direct contact with the iPhone 15 Pro Max with a material that is harder than the titanium will basically scratch the phone. Now, if you put your phone and your keys in the same pocket, for example, it wouldn't scratch it as much. It might mark it a little, but then if you drop your phone on a concrete floor, for example, sand maybe, or certain materials, well, you might see a lot of scratch right there. It wouldn't be that much, but you would actually see that it gets a lot of scratch. The brush finish is also great because it helps conceal minor marks, but it doesn't really prevent them because the corners on the phone are just the most vulnerable. So when the phone actually drops, the corners hits first and then the edge goes after. So you get what I mean. You can basically see mine right here, like the edge right there. I don't think you can see it as much. You need to literally just go in and use like a macro to actually see most of the scuffs and some of the edges right there. But at the same time, I still feel like, you know, I've dropped this from arm's length and still nothing. I still enjoy this phone and it doesn't really feel like I'm going to see any scratches, like heavy scratches in the years to come. So this has to be one of the best things I've ever seen. Apple calls this the toughest back glass on a smartphone ever made. The back glass for me is more durable in the real use than most people actually expect. It's only the side that gets the most punishment out of this phone. But if you don't want to rock your phone just like this, I do highly suggest that you should go for a case, something super good. For me, I'm basically using the muff case that literally helps me on a daily basis whenever I just need some protection. And also it makes more sense if you just want to keep your phone protected at all costs, because at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter if you buy your phone for $600 or $1,000. It just makes more sense to actually get yourself a case to protect your phone at all costs. So for me personally, I do feel like titanium is just genuinely one of the best upgrade out there. Even better than the stainless steel, for example. And I do hope that Apple decides to do something like titanium frame with a vapor chamber on the iPhone 18 lineup, which would be super crazy if you think about that. But the titanium frame just feels super nice to use. The brush finish hides every contact marks far better than the polished steel. The frame just holds up in real daily use without any obvious bright scratches that makes the iPhone 14 Pro looks rough within weeks. But then after daily use, I still feel like this phone still looks meaningfully clean. And if I wanted to sell this phone to somebody else, I do think I would have sold it for a lot higher price than, me using something like this, whereby you see the scuff, you see the marks, or aluminum frame, for example. The iPhone 17 Pro Max, just after weeks, many people were complaining about that. So imagine the titanium frame. That's just something that I do think most of the phones out there should literally have. And I'm not saying that the titanium frame is anywhere perfect, because it's basically far from perfect. All I'm basically saying is that the titanium frame just has a look and a feel to it that just looks super premium. And it just looks far better than many other devices or frames out there. So you guys let me know in the comments what you guys think. And without further ado, I'll see you guys next week.